Everyone, hello. Now, I should not have a chat because it was so weird. I went to the chat option and it was already checked off for no chat. So, yeah, that's so weird. Anyway, hold on a second, guys. I'm going to share this with my Facebook. If you guys can chat, go ahead and do it, but it should be disabled. I do apologize for that. I wish that we could chat, but unfortunately, there's some people in this world, they just can't be mature. They just can't be mature and they harass people at work. So I've got people that come and they harass me while I'm working. And this is really the only way that they can thrust or force their craziness onto me. And so, yeah, guys, I'm doing a love reading, go figure. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Every stinking lover that I have had has freaking stalked me. Every last one of them. It's like, did you just, I mean, what was it? Did they hire you? Who are you? No, I'm joking. So, yeah. Work is typically where they stalk you and harass you. It's usually at your job. I don't know why. All of my peeps in my life have stalked me. So hopefully the chat is disabled and we can get some work done here. I've gotten more done quicker in the past couple of days than I have in the past few months. Like I don't know. I've been getting stuff done without no problem. But then all of a sudden things began to start to get draining. So guys, that's the whole thing about dealing with a cancer. Cancers, we feel everything. So that's just like if you cheat on us, we're going to know, we're going to feel it. We're going to feel it. We're going to be like, I can feel you. I can feel what you did. So that's just, I'm a Cancer. Anyway, but I am also High Priestess Jamila, aka Tarot Queen Jamila. And I'm here to do the Celtic Cross readings for the Earth signs. So welcome all Taurus, Virgos, and Cappuccinos, aka Capricorn, to my channel. Make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing me for some reason. I don't know why they're unsubscribing people. So it's not people unsubbing. YouTube does that sometimes. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button. No, that's why I said, guys, I wish never mind. Never mind. We're not even going to go there. I am drinking on some lavender, hibiscus, fennel, mugwort, passion flower tea. So that's what I'm sipping on right now. And let's get started on the Tauruses. Okay, let's get started for the Tauruses. Let's see what messages Spirit has for the Taurus. First of all, we're going to call the Archangel Michael for protection. And we're also going to call the Archangel Raphael for healing. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to need protection during this reading. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. What's wrong? Just give them the whole thing because it's just a little bit left. Okay. Sorry, guys. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Tauruses. What are you seeing happening for Tauruses in June 2018 with their love life? Now, this is a full Celtic cross. Okay, this is a full Celtic cross. So this is going to be very, very in-depth. Okay, so make sure you get your popcorn, Tauruses. Hit that thumbs up as well, guys, to get the energy, the positive energy flowing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can y'all tell I've lost a couple of pounds? Okay, I am on a weight loss journey. You should only lose like 1 to 2 pounds per week, though. You shouldn't try to lose any more than that. If you're trying to lose any more than that, you're trying to rush and do it unhealthily, even if you're exercising. Okay, you can't exercise off all of your weight in one session or in 1 week. Okay, you got to be a little bit more patient than that. You shouldn't have people around you pressuring you, because as soon as that pressure disappears from other people, for some reason the weight disappears, doesn't it? So I got a women's group that I opened on Facebook. Hit me up on there because I need to get some women together. That's what they don't want me to do, but I've been fighting it. I've been fighting it. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Taurus is for June 2018. Where is their relationship now? What's going on? 3 obstacles. What is at the root of the problem? What are you seeing happening in the near to far past? What is above Taurus that they desire? What is in the near future? So we'll do 3 cards for the near future. What is Taurus's power in the future? What power does others have over Taurus and their love life? And hopes and fears and 3 outcomes. So we'll throw 3 outcomes. Yes, I am using my Wildwood Tarot. I just really love this deck. This deck is very, very, very accurate. Okay, it's just, I don't know what it is. I get a lot from this deck. Okay, so a lot of your cards are turning up inverted for some reason. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay. All right. So Tauruses, I can see that right now a lot of you are possibly dealing with a third-party situation. Okay. So you got another party involved in the situation. I feel like your lover could be a fire sign, but they could also be fire, earth, air, or water. You got the green man is in the reverse position. This is the emperor in reverse. So I feel as though somebody in the end, I feel like because of the third party situation, things and support, I feel like your lover's support has went elsewhere. So that's typically why cheating is so devastating, because it's kind of difficult for most of these men and women that are walking around in this. Most of us can only handle one person at a time. Okay, we got people out here, they want to be players and they get ready to have a heart attack. Stop doing it to yourself, please. You're stressing all of us out. Stop trying to be a player. Why do you think that, what's his name, that rapper, Fat Joe? I don't want to be a player no more. And Joe, it was a Joe and somebody else. It was Joe and a rapper. It was Joe, it was a rapper that was in the song too, but yeah. You need to be like Joe. Your partner is a player. You're dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries, or either another earth sign, which could be any earth sign. But there was some recent changes. Your lover just all of a sudden started changing, and financially, they're not necessarily supporting you. So some of you may have a baby father or something. They've sort of curved you on their responsibilities, is what they've done. Now, whether or not that's financial or financial, guys, financial is AKA everything, health. If a person does not want to take care of you financially and doesn't care about your financial status, then they don't care about you. On the other hand, it's not good to be materialistic. Okay, I'm not into materialism, but I will tell you that we need money to survive because the way this reality is set up. So we have no choice. And if a person is not adequate in providing for you, there's a problem. So there's an issue. You may have gotten a third party also. You may have gotten a third party also, Taurus, that was generous with you because your partner, they out of work. They lost their job. That's why the 7 of Stones comes up in the reverse position in the past. So they done lost their job. And, you know, there may have been a third party called in to help with the bills, which I mean, that's borderline prostitution, but whatever. I've seen it, and we've all seen Indecent Proposal, haven't we? By the way, I love that movie. Ooh, I can taste that mugwort. It's bitter, but mugwort is actually really good for weight loss, I've noticed. They say it's hard on your kidneys, but it actually flushes you out, mugwort. For some reason, I've noticed that. It'll help you lose water weight or excess weight. But to build muscle, you need to exercise and work out, okay? I wish I could talk to you guys. I miss you guys so much already. I miss my chat. I love you guys so much. This is what happens when you have people that don't know how to behave. So I know that you guys don't want to battle but if we all come together, maybe this person will stop behaving that way, and then I can open up my chat again. Okay. Seven of Bows is in the at the root of the problem. So a lot of you Tauruses, your relationship is being blocked by your family anyway. Your family's blocking your relationship. A fire sign. This is either your mother or your father or your uncle. Could be an earth sign. You're allowing your mind to be controlled. I can tell. By the way, I got my book with me this time because, I'm still getting used to these cards. You got the Woodard on your strength, but it's in the reversed position. And the wood word is equivalent to, you know what? It's another strength card. There's actually I feel like there's a couple of different strength cards in here, but it's about strength and protection. It's about protecting your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so you guys know that I feel as though in the future, and this is what let me, because I'm getting ahead of myself, okay, because there's a lot of different messages that your spirit guides are giving you, okay? Now, listen, it seems like to me there's possibly some kind of financial issue. Somebody lost their job. Somebody lost their job is what I can sense. Okay, all over this reading, because the Nine of Cups is reversed. Bills are past due. There's bill collectors. And then your partner is cheating on you too. I'm sorry about that. My arms are around you. Three of Cups comes up as what you want. So you want either a new relationship, but you also want a relationship that you can be happy with. You're not happy, Taurus. You're not with what you got going on right now. Okay, and you want to be happy. You want you and your lover to be happy again. You want to be happy with your lover again. But it's sort of impossible. And then also I can sense that a lot of you Tauruses, it's either a water sign or an earth sign. There's a person that you're thinking about getting back with. There's an issue that you're having with that. Let me clarify that Three of Vessels. But you do want happiness at the end of the day. You want happiness. Spirit guys, give me some clarity on this Three of Vessels, because there's possibly a person. Okay, the Archer is in the reverse position. So I feel as though it's a Cancer. The Archer is a water. So it's AKA the Chariot. So you want to feel focused again. You haven't really been balanced since you've been in this new relationship with this person who was probably earth, fire, air, or water. But there is somebody that it was a huge loss to you that you lost this person. And I can sense this person's energy. They ain't having it. They not having it. Something happened with you and this person, Taurus. They're not dealing with it. This person is on the straight and narrow. The Archer represents being on the straight and narrow. That's why they got an arrow right there. Just basically is what it means at the end of the day. And you was going, it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't, because your focus was thrown off for some reason. So you want that focus back. That focus was, you wouldn't believe what a person brings to you until you lose them. So, yeah, you've been sort of, man, And you know what? It does have something to do with this person. And it is because this person did provide you with a certain energy. And since then, you've been a little scattered. You've been all over the place. You've been dizzy. You have been feeling well. Okay. All right. So you want to feel mentally balanced again and emotionally balanced again. You want to feel good again. What you got in the future is the Page of Bowls in the reverse position, the Two of Arrows, and the Six of Bowls. So this is what I'm seeing, Taurus. In the near future, you've got this fire sign. This is probably a kid. This could be your kid that you're having issues with, but it could be somebody related to your kid also. So somebody connected with your kid, which could be their father. However, the Page of Bowls, the reason why it is in the reverse position like this is because something, you got some kind of somebody, I feel like this is your lover. And they're saying to you that they possibly want to split, or I feel like this person is under some kind of mind control. So this could be your lover, but they are being very childish and very immature and verbally abusive. So I can see this argument in the future. I can see some kind of information that you don't want to hear because listen, Taurus, you working your ass off already. And you're wondering to yourself, why is this person bringing me grief? And it is because there's a third party. This person is cheating on you. This person is taking out the anger that they have on that other lover. Because the other lover, I can see them. They are just a hot ass mess. But they make your lover feel strong. So that's why your lover holds on to them. Because your lover has some kind of complex about themselves. They have a lot of insecurities about themselves. So you being the strong partner that you are, Taurus, they can't handle it. They need somebody that feels bad about themselves. And see, the reason why you attracted that to you is because you're sort of similar to them. What attracted you to them is that you felt like they were a little sad puppy dog. But see, now you can see just how sad they are. Okay, now you can see that. The Two of Arrows comes up representing it's kind of not the best situation that's happening in the near future. Some kind of argument where you're weighing out your options, and I really do like, this is when you're weighing out your options. This is when you're saying, do I want real love? Do I want to feel light? Do I want to, because you see, look at this card. This is a very powerful card. You can see on one side, there's a whole bunch of gold. And then on the other side, there's a feather. So this is when you are weighing out your options. And it may have something to do with finances. It really does. Now, you did get the Six of Bowls. The Six of Bowls represents a coming of abundance. So I do sort of see you splitting with this person. This person has been bad for you financially, Taurus. They've caused some financial troubles. They've got financial blockages is the problem, especially if you're a business owner. A person that has problems like that, things don't flow for them well. This is an earth sign, another earth sign possibly, especially if it's another Taurus or a Virgo Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. This person is very insecure. So you'll be flowing, and see, they may be doing it on purpose. I've had people do that to me on purpose. I had people that tried to knock me off balance on purpose. You dump people like that. You don't keep them. When people acting like that, because it's either a third party, they probably getting ready to break up with you, which you can see they're getting ready to break up with you. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for them to either break up with you or you got to break up with them. Be prepared for that because they're not being honest anyway. They're not really telling you the full story. They've got a third party, you can tell, because when they lost their job, they started to feel bad about themselves. And so what they did was they had to do everything. So they've been compensating on that problem. But the problem is that Why can't they just have a successful monogamous relationship with you and they do their thing and you do your thing and everything sort of works out? It's because this person is imbalanced. Okay. They're not, yeah, it's some problems. And then you too. You're a problem too, Taurus. You've been creating some, but see, I feel like at the very least, Taurus, you have been providing a lot, a lot. And then all of a sudden, and then also you can tell, Taurus, for some of you, now you'd have to come and get a private reading to verify this. This person been taking your money and giving it to another person. Let me repeat that. This person been taking your money and giving it to another person, and it's because they have a baby with this person. I can see a baby. I can see a baby. You can see a baby too. You've been suspecting this baby. There is a baby. Your money has been helping support this baby. So if you notice some extra money taken out of the account, it's because your lover has been buying diapers. They got to go to the store more often. I know exactly what they're doing. Oh, I got to go. They're preoccupied with other stuff. For some of you, yes, there is a baby, a whole other child, a whole other family. Scary. In the future, your power is going to be able to not kill somebody. You need to not murder somebody in the future. You need to really, really use self-control in the future because this is not good. The power of others is the will in reverse. So there's a lot of people with financial problems around you and they're draining you, Taurus. They asking you for money left and right. Good Lord. And they're draining your bank account. It's just all it is to it. I can see in-laws and then also your family members. Oh, I need $50. It's always $50 here and there. And you have been generous. The problem is that you've been a little too generous. You've been overextending yourself, Taurus. You've been overextending yourself. Okay. Your hopes and fears is the Queen of Bows in the reverse position. So that's got to be your ex or either your current lover. Spirit, give me some clarity on that. It's a person. It's a person. You don't look. Your lover has went berserk on you before and you don't want them to do that again. But they are going to. They are going to. They promised, yeah. Even though they promised not to, they're going to. The Eight of Swords comes up. So this is mind fuckery. I can't stand. I don't do that. That's not love. Mind fuckery is love. There's some people that think that it is. And see, you're dealing with either an earth sign or an air sign especially. Okay. You're dealing with an earth sign, air sign. Definitely can sense that energy from an air sign just because of this Nine of Arrows and then a couple of other cards. Because Nine of Arrows, listen, if you with an air sign, you're going to run the risk of them trying to control your mind. It's just the way that they are. They don't want you to feel good unless they have something to do with it. They have a tendency to do that. And air people, I've told you about that. I've told you about that sadisticness, sadistic behavior. Y'all next. Y'all going to be next. I'll probably do y'all either later on this evening or tomorrow. Okay. And yes, I do miss my chat. I love seeing you guys pop up in the chat with support and love and energy. But unfortunately, you know, this because I can imagine that probably by the end of this read, now I'm going to get some hate thrown at me. So I'm pretty sure that that's something we can't have anybody interrupting the messages too, because these readings are very important. Final outcome is the Green Woman, the Four of Stones, and the King of Arrows. So like I said, a lot of you are dealing with either a narcissistic air sign, earth sign, or it could be somebody, if it's a water sign, I don't see it as being a water sign necessarily that's being narcissistic. The water sign that you were being narcissistic kind of to with, they don't want nothing to do with you, and it's kind of causing you some issues and problems because you borderline want to control that person, Taurus, and that's all I got to say about that. But the Green Woman lets me know, first of all, you got an abundance that's coming to you, but then also this represents this represents possibly that I feel like it's either you or it's a lover that's coming to you. I feel like this is you. And I feel like the green woman is saying, make sure that this person respects you. And there's a fine line between having resources and being resourceful and being a resource. So you're the resource, and it's kind of like, well, what about what are you going to bring to the table? So the Four of Stones comes up, and this is representing where you're going to need to protect your money. You're going to need to start protecting yourself better. You're going to need to start paying attention to, I feel like you're dealing with a narcissist is what I'll tell you, Taurus. That's kind of what I can see. It's like I said, it's heavily earth air. For some reason, the green woman represents either a Taurus or a Libra. So it could be a Taurus or a Libra, or it could be a Gemini. Here's the King of Arrows, and the King of Arrows is saying, what are you doing? You need to pay attention. You need to open up your eyes. This is not healthy. You need to clear the air. It's not healthy. So that's why you've been having health problems. That's why you've been not feeling well. That's why you've been so down. It's because this person, in my opinion, if they are seeing somebody else or if they have a whole other family, they don't really love you. You are wasting your time loving somebody that don't love you back. That's a serious problem because you want real love. You've been going around talking about how you got real love, and you Denise. Some of y'all Tauruses are like Denise Richardson right now. What's her name? Denise something, not Denise Richardson. How the hell I bring her up? She was the one that was married to Charlie Sheen. Niecy Williams. Silly of me to think that I going around bragging about that love that you got, and they might be loving somebody else, or people are aware that they have a whole other situation with somebody else. Okay. And so, yeah. And so let me throw one last card at this King of Arrows, because there's something that's being revealed. See, the King of Arrows is a spirit guide revealing. You know how when you can go to somebody and you can say, hey, I heard you've been cheating on me. Who the hell told you that? A birdie. A birdie told me that. So King of Arrows, he's bringing you a message. Let's throw a card. See? Ain't he telling you it's a third party? Why the Three of Stones? Why the Three of Stones? Let's ask him. Why the Three of Stones? The third party is somebody, it could be a fire sign, but it's somebody that your lover, this is the person. Somebody that your lover, it's lust, it's sex, but it's still a connection there with this other person. So, yeah, the seer, yeah. This person is lying to you. You're going to see that in the future, that they literally, oh man, you the only one I want, baby. You the only one that do it for me. And you the only one that, no, you're not the only one. So you're dealing with somebody that's a narcissistic player. This person they possibly could be using you for your money. They're telling you a bunch of lies. I think the seer or either the high priestess is revealing that to you in this reading. Some kind of false thing. Oh, also they're revealing that it could be your friend. It could be a friend of yours. Could be a friend of yours, somebody that's pretending to be your friend, whoever this fire sign person is. And yes, they could be any zodiac sign, but they're just very attractive. Like people just want them. So, and so does your lover. So something's going on with that, Taurus. You need to figure that out. Like I said, I mean, you can still have a good outcome even with all that going on. But your lover just needs to come clean. If they don't want to come clean with you, then something is up. Like, you know what? The problem is that they keep lying. I think that there's hope to a relationship when a person goes ahead and says that, yeah, I'm seeing somebody else. Because that's when they are making choices. That's when they're revealing to you and they're saying to you, well, maybe I actually want to get rid of this other person. So they just lying to you and trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Okay? You need to see what's up with that. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the Virgos. I could definitely sense some negative energy. And all I can say to you is don't kill the messenger. I've